Why has Bunnie XO, Jelly Roll's wife, chosen to remain out of sight during her IVF treatment? She has been going through a period of her life that has been really difficult and unpleasant. Despite this, she has done her best to make it through with a grin on her face while being completely honest. So, how is Bunnie doing? Is she all right? To find out where she is, continue reading for further information. What is the reason for Jelly Roll's wife staying out of sight? Jelly Roll already had 2 children from prior relationships before he tied the knot with Bunnie XO. Bailey Ann, his daughter, and Noah Buddy, his son, were his children. Bunnie got in right away and began to take on the role of mother, particularly once Bailey came to live with them on a permanent basis. She and Bailey are really close, and she brought Noah into the world, which was a very sweet introduction. In the end, the couple decided that they wanted a child that was biologically theirs, so they started the process of in vitro fertilization. Although Bunnie mentioned that they will most likely employ a surrogate, the path that has led them to this point has been incredibly difficult and laden with emotion. Thankfully, they were just the recipients of wonderful news, and it would appear that things are finally looking up for them. However, viewers are now left wondering where Bunnie has been all this time. Despite the fact that she has been a regular presence by her husband's side, she is conspicuously missing. She addressed this fact. In the past 6 months, I have been putting a great deal of effort into trying to have a child. Jelly, on the other hand, has been putting in a lot of work in the sector. That is what Bunnie explained. For example, my husband has to work to bring home the bacon. In addition, she pointed out that she has the ability to work from home, which has proven to be a godsend at this period. He doesn't have that kind of luxury though, so he is always out and about among the people. It has been more than a year since the process started for Jelly Roll and Bunnie XO, and it has been an emotional ordeal for them a lot of the time. However, they have continued to make progress by working together to overcome it. At this point in time, it appears that Bunnie requires some time off in order to comprehend all of the events that she has been experiencing, and that is easy to understand. Everyone hopes that Bunnie will have a wonderful life. A large number of fans of Jelly Roll and Bunnie XO are eager to learn about every one of their most private particulars. She has made it abundantly clear that she would not inform anyone if she becomes pregnant or when she gives birth to her child. All of their followers have also been really supportive and encouraging with respect to IVF. Miracles do occur in real life. We were fortunate after suffering defeats one after the other, sending gentle hugs and love to everyone, as well as baby dust. Exhaustion in every area of your life is one of the feelings that you experience when you are dealing with infertility. Even when you are not alone, it gives you the impression that you are. Hopefully, Bunnie will start to feel well enough to rejoin Jelly Roll soon. However, until then, she will continue to be with him in spirit. Have you been wondering where she has gone? Or was it that you haven't really paid her any attention at all? Bunnie XO, the outspoken and unapologetically bold wife of country star Jelly Roll, has never been one to keep her life quiet. From podcasting to TikTok confessions, she's built an empire around radical honesty and a raw ability to connect with fans who see her as both glamorous and real. Yet in recent weeks, eagle-eyed followers noticed something unusual. Bunnie has all but disappeared from the public eye. No new vlogs, no big podcast drops, no flashy Instagram posts flaunting her neon nails and wild sense of humor. The question hanging in the air, why is Bunnie XO hiding out amid her IVF journey? The sudden silence. For years, Bunnie has lived like an open book. Whether it was tearful confessions about her childhood struggles or playful behind-the-scenes moments with Jelly Roll, fans could rely on her to overshare in a way that felt refreshing. But over the last month, the volume on her life has been turned down to nearly silent. She just went dark, one fan wrote on a Reddit forum dedicated to Jelly Roll and Bunnie. No makeup tutorials, no random rants in the car, Nothing. It's like she ghosted us, and I don't think that's an accident. The timing of her retreat has sparked intense speculation, especially since Bunnie has been candid about wanting to grow her family through in vitro fertilization, IVF. Could the silence mean she's knee-deep in the grueling process, or is there more to the story? IVF is not glamorous. Those who have walked the IVF path know it is far from easy. Hormone injections, emotional highs and lows, endless doctor visits, and the crushing uncertainty of success or failure. It's a storm even the strongest people struggle to weather. Sources close to the couple whisper that Bunnie has been undergoing egg retrieval and transfer cycles, a phase that often requires both physical recovery and emotional retreat. While Bunnie has always been a glam queen, the bloating, exhaustion, and vulnerability that come with hormone treatments may have her pulling back from the spotlight. She's used to being camera-ready, one insider explained. But IVF doesn't care about lashes or lip gloss. It's messy, it's personal. And for the first time in a long time, she's choosing privacy. Protecting the dream. Another layer to Bunnie's retreat is the weight of expectations. Both she and Jelly Roll have spoken openly about their desire to expand their family. Fans who adore them want nothing more than to see them holding a baby together. But with that hope comes immense pressure. She's terrified of disappointing people, a friend close to Bunnie revealed. It's not just her dream. It feels like the world is watching, waiting for her to announce a pregnancy. That's a heavy burden. By hiding out, Bunnie may be shielding herself from the noise of speculation. If cycles fail, or if complications arise, she can process the heartbreak privately instead of under a microscope. Jelly Roll's role. While Bunnie has pulled back, Jelly Roll has been busier than ever, touring, filming, and making appearances that keep his career momentum alive. Yet fans have noticed subtle shifts in his demeanor too. He has spoken in recent interviews about carrying the weight at home and has dedicated songs mid-concert to "The Strongest Woman I Know." It's not lost on anyone that the usually playful, light-hearted couple have leaned into each other even more. Jelly Roll's protective streak is in overdrive, shielding his wife from unnecessary scrutiny while quietly championing her resilience. Social media clues. Though Bunnie has gone quiet, she hasn't completely vanished. Devoted followers have caught small breadcrumbs, a reposted inspirational quote here, a throwback selfie there. Each post seems carefully chosen, hinting at vulnerability without outright confession. One cryptic Instagram story read, "Sometimes silence is sacred. Sometimes healing requires hiding." Fans immediately connected the dots, interpreting it as confirmation of her IVF struggles. Thousands of comments poured in with messages of encouragement. "Take all the time you need, mama." "Praying for your journey, you don't owe us explanations." "We love you no matter what, baby or no baby." The price of honesty. The irony of Bunnie's retreat is that she built her brand on brutal honesty. But even the most transparent personalities deserve boundaries. Experts in fertility psychology point out that women in the spotlight often feel conflicted, wanting to share their struggles to help others, but also craving space to grieve and process. IVF is deeply intimate, says Dr. Kendra Maxwell, a fertility counselor. Celebrities like Bunnie XO face the unique challenge of fans expecting updates. But the healthiest choice can sometimes be to step away until they feel stable. For Bunnie, who is used to transforming pain into content, this silence might actually represent growth. Instead of rushing to turn every moment into a public narrative, she is allowing herself to live the journey in real time, privately. Fans' theories. Of course, the internet never stops speculating. Some fans are convinced that Bunnie is already pregnant and keeping it under wraps until she's ready to reveal. Others worry that a recent cycle may not have worked, leading her to pull back and protect her heart. A particularly vocal camp believes she's simply overwhelmed. Between her popular Dumb Blonde podcast, managing Jelly Roll's whirlwind career demands, and her own entrepreneurial ventures, the added stress of IVF could have pushed her to take a step back. Whatever the case, the theories only highlight one truth: people care deeply about her. A future filled with hope. Whether Bunnie XO emerges from this season with a baby announcement or a hard-won sense of peace, one thing is clear: her fans are not going anywhere. The very authenticity that made her beloved is the same authenticity that will allow her to return, stronger, wiser, and perhaps with even more to share. Jelly Roll himself has often said that his wife is the glue holding his world together. And while she may be hiding out now, this period of quiet doesn't erase the fire that defines her. Instead, it may just be the cocoon from which she'll reemerge with renewed strength, whether as a mother or simply as a woman who faced one of life's hardest trials with courage. The bottom line: why is Bunnie XO hiding out amid her IVF journey? The simplest answer may also be the truest: because she needs to. In a world that demands constant updates, sometimes the bravest act is stepping back. Bunnie isn't gone, she's just choosing to heal in the shadows, surrounded by love, until she's ready to step back into the light. And when she does, you can bet the world will be waiting, not with judgment, but with open arms.